Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, Solaris Fairy Astrology and Tarot. And today we are focusing on what are your person's current thoughts and feelings about you today. So this is one of my favorite videos because we always want to know what they are thinking and feeling about us. I hope this answers all of your questions. Feel free to pick pile 1, the ocean of emotion, 2, light side, shadow side messages, and 3, messages from Divine Masculine. Feel free to pause the video if you need to, and you can go to the description box to find the timestamps and click on that timestamp that matches the pile you want, and that will take you to your reading. I'll see you there. Bye! Hi, Pile 1. Welcome to your reading today, where we are looking at what are their current thoughts and emotions about you today. So you guys have picked this beautiful Ocean of Emotion card deck. I filmed the intro during Palm Springs when my friend and I evacuated the LA fires there. So we were in Palm Springs and I was like, you know what, let's just take advantage of this beautiful location and film around. So that was very fun and very nice. And we're all okay and everybody's all right. So you guys picked Ocean of Emotion for the deck that you chose. I also have this beautiful glittery titanium heart, which just shows up so rainbow and so special and fabulous in this light here. I almost kind of want to do this because I'm always attracted to glittery, shiny things, kind of like a bird, like a crow. So it's just so gorgeous and amazing. So this is your beautiful, sparkly heart, open with so much love to give to your person today. And I have also picked a tarot card deck to go along with it. This is Legacy of the Divine Tarot. This is the tarot deck that I learned on 20 years ago that helped me learn the connection between astrology and tarot cards. So it's very cool. Ciro Machete made this deck, and what I love about it is he was the first tarot card creator that I discovered that incorporated astrology symbols and meanings into the tarot cards. So that is very cool, and that kind of helped me learn it very quickly because I already know astrology, and that kind of was a nice little complementary energy to astrology, so it's good. So I have this deck for you, which is very special, so I'm going to use it on this channel today, and I love this beautiful, pretty rose quartz that I've picked for you today as well. So without further ado, I'm going to put these in frame for you and we can get started on your reading. I'm going to do the intro spread to have you verify if this is your pile in a little bit of a different way. So your main oracle deck is the Ocean of Emotion, but instead of saving it to like halfway through the reading, we're going to use it at first. But we're going to use this as a clarifier to the tarot, and we're going to use this as a more dominant energy. So the Ocean of Emotion deck is going to be the primary theme, and then the tarot underneath it are going to represent the details of it, or how the tarot will be a little less weighty than the Emotion of Emotion. So if these are conflicting, the Ocean of Emotion would be the ones where that's the predominant feeling. So I'm going to go with this deck as it will be the tiebreaker if there is a little conflict. But, you know, the thing with emotion is that sometimes people can feel conflicting things at once. You know, in therapy, they call it neuroses. So, all right. These cards are going to represent how you're thinking and feeling about your person right now. And I want to give this a nice little shuffle as well. There we go. That is your predominant feeling towards your person right now. And this is a good way for you to verify if this is your pile. This is how your person is thinking and feeling about you, their current thoughts and feelings towards you today, and their current emotion towards you today. Then we have 3 cards symbolizing the past. I would say normally this is what's happened to bring you to this point, but I'm going to do it differently today. I'm going to say this is what their past thoughts and feelings about you have been, which has led you guys to this current time. 3 cards for the near future, what their predominant thoughts and feelings will be for you in the near future, about 3 months from now. And then a long-term thought and feeling about you with the Ocean of Emotion, and a long-term feeling about them from you with the Ocean of Emotion in the tarot. So this is going to be how they will think and feel about you beyond 3 months. And this will be how you will most likely think and feel about them beyond 3 months. So I'm going to put these cards over here. We might even use more Ocean of Emotion cards actually as I progress into this. We will see how things go because you guys are always my guinea pig pile 1. So I always use you guys as a example, and then I either complete this or I deviate from it as I do the other piles. So let's see how you're thinking and feeling. Let's see if this is you. If this doesn't feel like you, then you may want to pick pile 2 or 3 or a different video in my archives. But I think that this will probably resonate with most of you watching. So right now, you're probably feeling better now than you've been in the past. Or you might be just like in a really good space with your person. Maybe you're not feeling any pain or suffering about them. Maybe you've balanced it. Yeah, you've balanced it. Absolutely, actually. Maybe some time has passed where you guys have been in separation, and so now your feelings aren't as feeling so like intense. I get balanced. I'm really trying to find a balance in life and love. You also might have been redirecting your focus away from your person lately and more towards like your own life. So there is this, or you might just feel like your emotions right now are like, they're fine. You know, they're fine. They're not suffering. They're not triggered. You're in a good spot. This also might apply if you and your person are doing well. So there is this. I get the 2 of Coins, which is again another literal card of balance. This card has Jupiter in it, so that is beautiful. And I want to say there's another zodiac sign, but I don't see it. I want to say there's a Capricorn Jupiter. So I would say for me, if you are curious, if your person has a Jupiter in Capricorn, feel free to leave your birthday and their birthday in the comments and say, do we have, or do I? This is only you. This is you on your side. Do I have Jupiter in Capricorn, Solaris? And I will look up your chart and I'll see if you do. This is good if you do have a Jupiter in Capricorn for this spread in this section, because this would be that you are having, because your person might be a little like absent in your life, you are going to get lucky in regards to your career and in regards to your money. So that is cool. Or you guys might be just like in a good spot and that's fine over there. So now you're focusing on your money and your job primary. So that's nice. I do get the High Priestess, which represents current moment. I'm filming this today, March 10th. And this High Priestess card is beautiful. It represents Pisces. So I would say this is Pisces season. You might just be connecting very nicely to your intuition and to your wisdom. I love how in this card, we have this white owl, which is very wise, giving wisdom to this beautiful goddess here, to this guru. And I love the pomegranate in this, which is kind of connected to like a Persephone legend with the pomegranates. So Persephone loved Hades of the underworld, and so she is supposed to be with us for 6 months and then go back down there for 6 months, which is why we have the seasons. So you might also just be very wise in regards to like the cycles of life, or the cycles of your own emotions, or the cycles of maybe your person's cycles. And you might be like, oh, they're doing this now, but they'll be back. Or, oh, there's this thing that's going on with us, and this is just a section of time. You know, so I feel like you're very wise. So I feel like that's very strong. So I like this. This represents a lot of like esoteric knowledge that you have, which makes you very smart. So I like it. And if you're not watching this when I'm filming it, you might be watching it during another water sign month, during Cancer or Scorpio, or you yourself might be a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. So there may be some water, and you may represent or identify as the divine feminine. And because the feminine energy is on your own side, I would say that you really are prioritizing yourself and your own needs, which is great. And that might be why your emotions are so balanced, because you're really pouring into yourself and you're really taking care of you. And I get the 4 of Cups. To be honest, you might be feeling a little bored in this connection with this person. You might be feeling like there's not much happening. There's not much going on. There's a lot of energy that's kind of like secretive or a mystery, and maybe they're not revealing too much to you, and maybe you're not quite sure what's happening, or you might be like, well, there's a lot of inactivity, not too much is happening or going on, and you know, you're kind of either dreaming about the next time your person will interact with you with the 4 of Cups up there, or you might be like, you know what, I'm kind of bored with whatever they're giving or not giving in this case, and I actually am looking at a bigger prize. I'm looking at something that's maybe more fulfilling, or something that's like my next dream or goal in life. or, you know, focusing on kind of like a bigger fish, if you will, something that's a little more important to you. So I would say for like at this current moment, things are not triggering for you for the most part. You're kind of in an energy where you're like, okay, maybe this has been going on for a while. Maybe there's been some inactivity for a while, or you're just kind of like in a fine space and you're redirecting your time and energy more towards yourself right now, especially your goals and especially your career. Now, on your person's side, you're inspiring your person a lot. I feel like there has been a lot of change in this connection on your person's side where I get creative. You inspire my mind and fill me with light. So they are feeling very creative because of some details of what has happened in this connection. I want to say that at this point, you and your person are probably in separation. Either you are exes who have broken up, because that really is what it looks like, or this is a person you haven't been with yet who has just gotten out of a relationship and they are healing and grieving, and for whatever they're going through emotionally, which looks painful, they still have hope for the future with the two of you. And also whatever they've been going through in regards to this connection, and I would say even like past events in their life, has been such motivation for them and such creativity. I would say that if this person that you like is an artist in some way, that it is inspiring them and making them super creative. So your emotions with them, your connection towards them or with them has been very inspiring. I want to say you guys are not together, and the reason why is because normally I get the Four of Wands, and I'm not going to do reversals just for this because I haven't been doing them. So I'm just going to continue not doing them for this part of it, or maybe even for this reading in particular. I get the Four of Wands, which is usually the card of like happily ever after and a relationship and things going well. But paired with it, if this was only this card, I'd be like, oh my gosh, you guys are doing so good and they're inspired and you are their muse. You are still their muse. But I get that this is paired with the 10 of Swords and the 7 of Cups. So see how much pain and agony this guy is in over here? He's being like stabbed with all these swords. And so what that means is this is like a painful ending. And the 7 of Cups is the card about fantasizing about you or having fantasies, hopes, dreams, and wishes, maybe even literal dreams about you, but not having a commitment and having things not ground and be tangible, which normally the Four of Wands is super grounded, very established relationship. But with these as a addition, I would say you guys most likely have gone through a breakup or an ending of your connection in the past. And that is still very present in your person's thoughts and feelings about you today. And they are really reeling from the breakup that you guys have had. It's still painful for them, but they are turning their pain in sublimation, where when you go through something painful and you channel it into your art, when you channel it into your music, you channel it into your creativity, your person is feeling super inspired lately. We are in Pisces season when I'm filming this, so your person might also be feeling like they themselves are channeling. Now, they might not identify as somebody that is super psychic or spiritual, but I feel that whenever people do anything creative, they are absolutely channeling it and receiving some muse or inspiration from some divine source, as well as like if it's writing or anything creative, anything where you're creating something. So your person's feeling very artistically, creatively inspired, or inspired with writing, maybe poetry or music or, free creative writing or scripts or whatever. Your person's super inspired. And because of you. So that's actually really beautiful. In the past, how they have felt. They felt like you have said some very important truths to them, and they felt like either they feel in their perception that they were very honest with them, or they feel that they have been found out by you. It says, truth, I know you can feel me, and you're inside my mind. You know the truth I've been trying to hide, so you know in your high priestess energy that you know if they've been lying to you, if they've been hiding something from you, if they've been just wearing a mask and not being vulnerable with their feelings. It seems like in the past they felt found out. They knew that you knew what was going on. They knew that you knew the truth of the situation. They knew that you were perceiving it and that you were tuned into them. You knew their thoughts. You knew what they were doing and saying, and that you might have even communicated to them some of your own truth. And that has really had them have some realizations and some epiphanies about what they've been doing and what's been going on. You might have identified to them, like, I know you love me, or I know you have these feelings for me, or, you know, I feel like you've been hiding something or you've been shady in this way. So it seems like for you, like you knew what was going on and you were very wise to it. You're very psychic and intuitive with it. And I feel like for a while, they were feeling so much pleasure with you. It might have been just physical pleasure. It might have been that you guys like went out and had like beautiful dates and like beautiful drinks and beautiful food, and they enjoyed the sensual pleasures and the passionate pleasures and the delicious pleasures of you. And they were really feeling like this connection was like hedonistic in a way where it was like satisfying every one of their passions and desires. So that was amazing. In this card, I also feel like there is a zodiac sign, but I cannot see it. But cups are water sign energy. So they definitely were basking in the beauty of their emotions. Oh yeah, there is a Jupiter in Pisces. If you want to ask if in the past, or if put your person's birthday in the comments and say, does my person have a Jupiter in Pisces? Because it seems like they felt very lucky, very abundant, very sensual with all the pleasures of you. Like you gave them everything. And then something happened where there was an abrupt stop to that. Probably the breakup energy with that 10 of Swords, because here it is represented again by the 9 of Swords, which is like something came to an abrupt halt. It seems like there was a drastic stopping of the energy. There was a lot of worries and anxiety. It probably gave you some worries and anxieties where like you had this triggering moment. And I get Justice. If your person was debating between you and another person, especially if they were trying to choose between two divine feminines, you see two women on the card here, especially if they were hiding it, especially if, you know, you were calling it out, especially if there was that, especially if your person was wanting to have their cake and eat it too, and there was this like hedonistic pleasure where they were just enjoying all of like the delicious like parts of you and was needing to choose between you and another feminine energy, that kind of thing, and they were maybe juggling you guys, and maybe even here you were like, I know that my person was juggling us, or maybe they even still are, but it seems like, yeah, with this Justice card, especially if Libra energy shows up, so especially if your person has like some Libra, or you have some Libra energy here in this, and then yeah, so this was like a very triggering time. So that's kind of what happened before. So this is kind of like where I would pause you guys now and say, like, as we've gone so far to this point, if you feel like this is you and your person, feel free to keep watching. If not, you might want to pick piles 2 or 3 or another thinking and feeling video in my archives. I have a whole playlist full of them. If you feel like this isn't resonating with you, no problem. If it does, feel free to keep watching from this point on, but I will talk about this pile in this context. Okay, so in the next 3 months, in general, how your person will be feeling about you as a general overall theme. Illusions. I can see beyond the smoke and mirrors now. So you might still continue with the same energy. Like if they have got themselves caught and in trouble, it might be very hard for you to feel like you can trust them again. You might feel like, wow, there's a lot of smoke and mirrors and I can just see behind it. Like all of their old lies won't work anymore, or all of their deceptive tactics, like they're just transparent now. Or your person might also feel like they see something either in your actions, in your behaviors, in the way you respond to them and react to them, or even like, let's say on your social media, for instance, and that they can see more of the truth too. So a lot of themes in this pile is like the truth coming out, where I feel like the truth has already come out, and it might just keep continuing to kind of just be very, very like obvious and very transparent for you guys. So this is very interesting. So they can see, both of you, I feel, can see the truth in this connection. And that is very interesting. I get that your person might try, if you guys are exes, your person might try to give you an olive branch of friendship. I get that might happen in Aries season a lot, because I am getting the 9 of Wands. If you guys are watching this at an additional time, this might happen in another fire sign month, like in Leo or Sagittarius season, which is usually April, August, or December. So there is this, which this is the battle is over. They don't want to fight with you. They don't want you mad. If they've pissed you off, they don't want you still angry. They might try to come in and try to see like, are you still angry? They might be like, oh, hey, how are you doing? And kind of put like a feeler out there and be like, hey, what's going on? You know? I do feel like that this is still that like your connection is over, but then I get the Six of Swords where they want to move beyond or past any sort of rupture in your connection, where they want to move to calmer waters. They want to move to like a better place with you. They want to move to like harmony with you. The Six of Swords is about kind of moving from a difficult time into good times, peaceful times, clarity. You're kind of already in your peaceful energy, but they, I feel like, are not in a peaceful energy. I feel like they're actually still triggered. I feel like they're actually still feeling feelings a lot. They're more in their feelings, I feel, at this time than even you are. And it's interesting, you might be watching this pile just kind of like out of curiosity or because you're bored. And it seems like your person is going through it. So this is interesting. So yeah, so the Six of Swords represents, feeling illuminated, feeling like, and this is interesting because in this card, the light is on your person in the back of the boat and you are in the front. So you are in charge. You're kind of steering where this is going. You are making choices in the next 3 months about like, what do you feel like doing? Where do you feel like going with this? You're the navigator in this way. And your person is kind of like the one that's like the muscle behind the boat doing the paddling or doing the manual labor to make this happen. I like how the light is on your person's side because it does seem like your person is definitely getting a lot of illuminations and clarity. So if your person right now doesn't know how you feel, then that will become obvious. That will become communicated to them, or they will see evidence of it through how you are being. And I get the King of Swords, where your person might try to come in as friendship. Your person might try to communicate with you. I feel like your person might reach out to you, send you a message, especially in a fire sign month with the Nine of Wands, or in a air sign month with the Six of Swords and King of Swords. So either they will try to give an olive branch of friendship or try talking with you, sensing you out, seeing if you're still mad, seeing if you still have bad feelings towards them, seeing if you're still hurt or betrayed or mistrustful of them, happening in either like April, August, or December, or in King of Swords, which would be air sign months. So starting from now, it would be, since we're in Pisces, I would say this would be like June, or it would be October, or it would be February. So there is that. They're going to try to come to you evolved, and they're going to try to come to you correct, because the king represents them showing up in a way where they are trying to have integrity with you and with themselves. Now, beyond 3 months' time, their predominant emotion and energy with you is greedy. They might try to keep going back to having their cake and eating it too, or being very greedy with you, because it says greed, I want it all, and I deserve it all. They feel like they deserve everything. They deserve to have all of it. So your person might have a little narcissistic trait. They might have a little selfish trait. They might have this kind of like overdosing, needing everything, especially if your person has like an addiction in some way, or is addicted to like the sensual pleasures of you and this connection, or they might just kind of try to keep getting more from you and receive more from you. So there is a little bit of that greediness. And I get the Seven of Wands. I feel like your person might feel that you're not super open to them coming back in. Or if you are, you might try to make them jump through a lot of hoops. So this Seven of Wands is, if they are here, they might feel either, it might trigger you into feeling again very angry, or it might feel like they want to move forward, but they're getting all of this resistance from you or all of this opposition for you. Or if you're trying to get them to grow and to change and to let go of maybe another feminine or another person in this connection, or you're trying to get them to be with just you, or to grow or evolve as a person even more than they show up as. Maybe you are like, oh, actually, you're not as evolved as I thought. Maybe they present a certain way, but then it kind of unravels a bit, or they backslide a bit, because it seems like you want them to grow and evolve and go through this portal, but there's a lot of resistance here, or there's a lot of coming at them energy, or there might be even just some like residual resentment that you're feeling. So there is this. And so it seems like if they're like, oh, I want everything, I think you lay the law down and you're like, huh, not with me though. I feel like these wands are kind of like blocking that situation. And then how you're feeling and thinking about them in beyond 3 months is lies. Yeah, I can't seem to do it right. I feel like you don't trust them and you might think that they're a liar. Especially if they are greedy and they want both of you, you might feel like, yeah, you know what? I think you're with somebody else and maybe you're lying about it, or maybe you're hiding it because you're trying to come off as very evolved, but you don't seem like you are, there's inconsistencies in your story, or you're saying things that are shady, or maybe they're being super, I don't feel like they're being super good because they do show up as greedy. But let's pretend for whatever reason they are only with you and they want a friendship, but they also now want a romantic thing, or maybe they want friendship, or they don't want to give you a relationship, but they are still expecting sex. Like, there's like something greedy about this situation that shows up if it's not third party, but I just get you suspicious of all of it. I just feel like you're like, you know what? I don't even know if I can continue with you. I feel like you're lying to me. Others of you feel like they're lying, but you will sleep with them anyway. I get the Ace of Wands. So maybe you're like, you know what? I don't see that you are evolved enough to be a lover. To be a relationship, but maybe I'll just enjoy you for the moment. Or maybe I'll just have like, a lover situation with you. The Ace of Wands is about usually sexual passion, and it usually is about new beginnings and wanting to move forward right away. So there's also maybe it's like an internal battle in you where you're like, I want to move forward right away with you and be passionate and have sex with you and make love to you and have all this passion, but I just don't know if I trust you, and I think you're going to lie to me. So there might be some trust issues now because of your person's past behavior, or even if there's no third party and you guys just broke up. There may be that, especially if you broke up because of lies, because there is the truth card, lies, illusions, greed, like a lot of these things that come up. And it seems like without them in your life, you might be feeling peace. You might be feeling balanced. But if they come back in, they might kind of disrupt your peace. So there's kind of like this situation. So that's kind of like what their thoughts are today and kind of how you might feel also as things kind of move forward. So there is kind of this energy here. So let's look a little deeper now at some things. Even though you guys picked the Ocean of Emotion, I am going to continue using it. Yes, I'm not going to use the cards we just had, but I will use more Ocean of Emotion cards. And I am actually going to go to the other Oracle decks you did not choose, and I'm going to combine them all because it's fun. All right, so if you were pulled in multiple piles because of the other Oracle decks, no fear, they are here for you. Okay, so let us see here. I'm going to do 5 cards about what their current thoughts and feelings are about you today. So their thoughts and feelings are in this, and then I'm going to clarify them with Ocean of Emotion feelings. How they feel about these thoughts, what feelings these thoughts, when they think them, are bringing up in your person. All right, so we have these 5. I'm not going to do the reversals just for this reading today. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, excellent. All right. So the first thought that your person has been thinking about you today, and we'll even say like in the last few days, because they might not have thought all of this exactly today, but I would say very recent. So I would say within the last few days. I know my mission is to balance the scales, and you got that card twice. And their feelings are they would like to make peace. So they're already feeling like they would like to have a repair. They would like to make peace. They feel like they owe you, and they feel like they need to make it up to you. Because I get surrender, which is, can we forgive and forget? Which is really, will you forgive them? And then will you forget about their actions and then put it in the past? So there's maybe a little bit of a lack of accountability here. It seems like they also might come in to do something nice for you so that you will forgive them and you guys can move past this. So they might try to do like a romantic gesture, or like give you something that you've been needing or wanting or asking for, just so that you will kind of be quiet about it and move on and move forward, because I feel like they don't like being at odds with you. And even if you've made peace with it on your end, they may not know that you've made peace with it, and they're still feeling the pain of loss. So they want to make it up to you. They want to give to you in this way, and they want to wave the white flag. Taking action to reconcile with you in the 3D. Yeah, your person is going to try to repair this. So if your person and you guys are in no contact, or if you're in separation, or if you guys are in low contact, your person's going to try to fix this. Your person's going to try to come in. And the way they feel about it is lonely. I'm so tired of feeling alone, lonely. So your person's lonely. Maybe they actually ended up with no one. Maybe they were torn between you and someone else and now they have no one. Or maybe they are lonely in another connection if this is third party. Or maybe your person, if they never had a third party, then I would say maybe just like you guys having broken up or not being in each other's lives, no contact, low contact, or in separation, your person is wanting to reconcile. It seems like, yeah, your person is wanting to take action because, again, they need to give to you. They owe you something. They want you to forgive them, or they want your forgiveness. They feel very lonely without you. They want to take action and reconcile with you. I admire your beauty inside and out. And I get codependent. And my hands are tied. Okay, so there's some readings here and there's a little 18+ message. All right, number 1, your person thinks you're so attractive and gorgeous and beautiful. They are a little bit codependent with you or emotionally attached to you because of your looks. So because you're so hot, they're kind of like, wow, I really can never let pile 1 go. They're too beautiful. I really need to be with them. The other thing is if they have been in something codependent, work, love, family, some dynamic, they haven't been able to come forward yet and give you compliments verbally, and they want to. And that might be one of the things that they give you to compensate for what they've done or how you guys have been. Another, now a little 18+, because you're so hot, they might want to tie you up. So there's a little bit of that. If it's not literal, they might want to metaphorically tie you down, or they might even want to make you codependent on them because they might want to keep you, in some way. So they might want to kind of make something where they give something to you so that it kind of keeps you bound to them in a way. Like, oh, maybe if I come back in and offer pile 1 this beautiful picture I have drawn of them, then maybe they will be with me and choose me. Or if I help them on some project, then I have to be in their life for an extended period of time because we're doing this project thing. So they might come up with some kind of plan, some strategy to kind of make it so that you guys have to kind of stay in their lives. So there is this. Or they might just want to be sexual with you and tie you up. Okay. So they should have listened to their heart instead of what I was being told. And they are riddled with guilt and shame about it, and they feel really guilty. So if they cheated on you or were between you and somebody else, I feel like they feel bad that they didn't listen to their heart. They feel guilty. If they just didn't listen to their heart and they made different choices and they hurt you, they feel bad about hurting you. They feel guilt and shame about that. If they feel like they should have been brave and followed their heart in love and they didn't do it because they felt like they were a coward, they kind of feel like crap about that and they feel bad about themselves, and that affects their self-esteem. So there is this they feel today as well. But I do feel like they feel like their heart was with you and that they should have acted on their feelings. They should have acted on their heart, but maybe they were having negative thoughts. They thought about it, which kept them bound and made them make bad choices or choices that weren't you. Or maybe they were getting advice from people that wasn't good. Or maybe they were getting, thoughts put in their head by the other person, if that was a situation. Or they might just be feeling really guilty about the way things happened. Because again, they feel really wanting your forgiveness in this. Okay. They feel very nostalgic about you and about your past, and they wish that you guys were together again, but they don't know if they are as strong as you think that they are. So I think that in this particular case, they really, again, this nostalgia is really creeping up, really taking over them. They're really wanting to reconcile with you and take action. They really want to make it up to you. And yeah, they're feeling very, very nostalgic about you. They're really wishing that they were with you. They are insecure about their capabilities and their ability to be a strong, brave, courageous person. Maybe a person with integrity, maybe a person with strong ethics, whatever. So it seems like your person is wanting to be this. Also, your person may have some body dysmorphia where they need to be very, very strong, very, very tough, very muscular. So they might also feel I don't know if I have the body style that pile 1 wants, that kind of thing. So that's a little more insight into their current thoughts and feelings about you today. Now we're going to put these emotions down here. We're going to put these messages here, and we have one more set of, here we go, one more, there we are, there, excellent. We have one more pile which we will put emotions on. All right, so we have this one, we have this one. What their current thoughts and feelings are about you today. 1, 2, 3, or in the last few days. All right, I'll put that there. and the emotions that they are feeling when they think these thoughts. This one flipped. There we go. And that. Okay. All right. So this will be the final message that I have for you guys right now. I want to thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you watching this video. If you guys do want a little hint about what your person is thinking and feeling about you currently today that I have not answered yet, or in this, feel free to leave your and their birthday in the comments and I will look for you. Just say, I've been watching pile 1. I want to know a hint of what their feelings are for me today individually on my very specific individual situation with my person today. And when you put the birthdays, could you put the month, the date, and the year? Because a lot of you guys have been commenting in my last video, which is like so awesome, but you haven't been putting the years for some of you, and you may not know the years for everybody. But if you put the year, I can look up their exact birthday in the ephemeris, and I can tell you. Also, some of you guys don't live in the US, and the months and the days look interchangeable. Because for instance, let's say you're like, oh, it's 3/5/75. You know, is that March 5th? Or is that May 3rd? So I don't know always. In the US, we look at it like month, date, year. So if you could structure it like that, or if you write it out like August 5th. Also, if those are birthdays for you guys, that might be confirmation this is your pile. So if you guys could write it out in that way, that will be very clear for me and will help me so much. Thank you so much. All right, in addition to that, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all my new subscribers. You guys are so cool. Apparently like over 400 subscribers have joined my channel in the last month. So welcome to all of you guys, new subscribers. Super exciting. I loved meeting you guys and talking with you guys in the comments. It's been so cool. I appreciate you guys commenting on this video because when you do, it helps boost the channel, it builds the algorithm, and then I can create more content for you. So that's amazing. So thank you guys all for commenting. And if you guys want to comment on this video, giving it a comment or even just an emoji, that really helps me out and I so appreciate it. If you guys have a special request for upcoming videos, let me know because I'm releasing 2 videos that are very spring themed, which is like your love this spring, what's going to come up in your love life this spring. So I'm releasing that video. I'm also going to be releasing a video this week, which is about how to move on when somebody doesn't pick you. How to move forward. And there's going to be like a healing meditation and manifestation in this beautiful healing spiritual garden that I went to in Hawaii, which is amazing that you guys can watch to heal and manifest, moving on or being able to help heal your heart. Right now, you guys seem like you're in a good spot, but we can go through triggering experiences with our person. So we could be fine today and then tomorrow feel sad. So if that's been going through, you know, a situation in your life, definitely keep your eyes out for those 2 videos that's coming up. Very cool. And if you have specific requests about like what you're going through with your person and you want me to make a video for that for you guys, feel free to leave that in the comments. And I will I'll make a full length if I feel like it'll help many people. If it's just something that's a little more niche, I might make just a short of it, but I'll make sure I do it for you. And I know I have some special requests already that I need to make videos for, and I have not forgotten about you guys. All right. If you have not subscribed yet, I would love for you guys to subscribe and then you'll know when I release new videos. You'll get notifications if you hit the notification bell. So that's very cool. So that's awesome. And if you guys could watch when my ads run, just 30 seconds of it, you can mute it and scroll on your phone and then just skip ahead after 30 seconds. That really, really helps me out. So thank you guys. You're amazing. All right. That's all my spiel. Now, final message for you guys. All right. So light message and rage. Okay, so they're mad. They are mad about what they did and they feel stupid and angry with themselves about it. So 1, it says life would feel empty without you by my side. And we just got that message for you where, yeah, you felt like, oh my gosh, this is like, they're lonely. They don't have you. They want your forgiveness. They feel bad about things. And the rage, it says all of my anger I hold back is burning me up from the inside. So they are mad at themselves. I feel like they're kicking themselves and they feel like they made a choice that really, really messed things up and they are lonely and they feel empty without you in their life. And they feel sad. I get the sad card. I'm just miserable and I'm really tired of pretending that I'm not. So your person's also feeling really sad. They might be wearing a mask or have been wearing a mask, kind of keeping their sadness to themselves and not really showing how sad they are. And I get light message. Don't lose hope for us. We can work it out. So your person feels sad thinking that you might have lost hope in this connection or lost your faith in them or your trust in them. And they really want to try to make it work out. But I also feel like your person has like a lot of growing they still have to do. And so I feel like your person, is feeling a little like they might backslide a little bit. So if you were to kind of reconcile with them or move forward with them, there might be a little learning curve situation there. Or you may have to kind of have really good boundaries or really assert your needs and stuff. Because I feel like your person does have a little piece of them where they might kind of act up a bit and they kind of like just like satisfy their own needs, even if, and they don't want to hurt you, but they might just kind of do it like on the side. So you may just kind of, your suspicion doesn't seem like very unfounded. I feel like your suspicion might be a little accurate, but also maybe there's just more like open communication that you guys can have that might like benefit you guys with this dynamic. All right. Your person is very much nostalgic, remembering your passionate times, because it says wild. Nothing can tame a spirit like this, and I keep getting signs that remind me of you. So on a tame, non-sexual level, I would say that your person keeps remembering times when you are free and happy and going on your adventures and feeling like, you are doing like wonderful, lively things in your life and they like it. 18 plus message. They keep remembering your sexual escapades and they absolutely remember the pleasure you guys had, and they are remembering and getting signs that remind you guys or remind them of the times you guys had together that was like very wild. So I don't blame you, pile one, if you're still thinking like, I don't know if I can trust this person. But man, I might want to just jump back into bed though and feeling a little wrestling of that, especially if they're hot. So you never know. All right, then I get dark. I am afraid you're not going to want me if you see the truth. And that's maybe why if they've been lying, that might be why they've been lying, not to excuse their actions, but they might be feeling nervous, like if they shared with you what they were going through, that maybe you would reject them or not want them. And honestly, they might be totally right. You understand me better than anyone else. So your person is like, I don't know, there's like truth that pile one has seen in me. Maybe that broke you guys up, or maybe you guys had this situation where, they were trying to hide who they really were, but they didn't do a good job of it because you're super psychic and like you knew anyway, or you caught them in things, or whichever. You might just be really good at like reading body language or, that kind of thing. So yeah, your person might be feeling like, oh my gosh, they found out something about me and now they don't love me. Or this is exactly why I tried to hide it. I knew they wouldn't love me if they knew this. Like your person might be feeling these negative emotions. And again, like rage and sad, dark, like these are painful emotions. That goes along with that 10 of Swords they've been feeling today. And then I get choices. I don't know which path to take. And the shadow side with this is it's easier to be in a superficial relationship than with you, somebody that knows all their truth and all their darkness and their shadow side and all of this. And so if your person was torn between you and another, or if your person is even still thinking about, would it just be easier if they go out and find someone casual? Is it just better if they just keep their life kind of like lighthearted and easy and not go down to like the vulnerable, intimate, deep parts of them? And maybe it's just better if they just go on casual dates, or they just stay with somebody easier. Like it's easier than being known. For a lot of times people get worried about people knowing them, people knowing their like deep vulnerabilities and their deep insecurities. And they might be like, oh my gosh, Pyle will never love me if they like knew this part that I don't accept about myself, that kind of thing. So it seems like they don't know if they want to make a choice, or today anyways, or the last few days they've been like, I don't know, do I do the hard thing? Do I make pile one forgive me? Do I do the balancing and all the hoops I'm going to have to jump through to rebuild the trust and all this just to have pile one discover that I'm not a great person and leave me again? Or, so I feel like there's a lot of, there's a little bit of angst your person's going through, and your person's also like, well, do I go through all that effort, or do I just do something easy? And that's the shadow side. See, all these light messages are like them wanting to do the right thing and all the emotional reactions that they feel because of this. But their little shadow side is like, or maybe I should just take the easy way out. What if I just did the easy path? That kind of thing. So your person is kind of going through a little bit of needing to make some choices. But all right, you guys, that is my reading for you. Hope you liked it. Again, stay tuned for my future videos that I'm releasing and coming out with. I know that in the past I kind of dropped off a bit, but now that it seems like YouTube has been like helping us long-term, you know, content creators like more with boosting our videos, I'm going to release a lot more. I've been super re-inspired, and I like bought all sorts of cute stuff, and I have some really fun twists in the videos coming up soon. Not the Hawaii one, because that's going to be more like a serious healing one, but you know, after that that Hawaii video is going to be good for like people in no contact or like in separation. So if you guys are in that with your person, that's going to be like the next video I release. And then I'm going to do some fun twisty videos, which are cool. I have some fun things I'm going to incorporate that I found. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. My heart goes out to you. I love getting to know you guys in the comments. Everything you've been sharing with me with stories about like you and your person and what you guys have been going through has been like really beautiful to like hear that. I love being included in your lives, and you guys are amazing. So I'll see you in the next video or in any of my archives. Bye guys. Hi Pile 2, welcome to your video today where we are focusing on what are your person's current thoughts and feelings about you today. So you guys have picked a really cool pile. I filmed the intro when I was in Palm Springs, and I thought the pool was just gorgeous and the mountains and everything. It was just so beautiful. I wanted to utilize that for our video today. You picked Shadow Side, Light Side Messages. So this is a very cool oracle deck that has been helping me in my readings for a while now. It's very cool because it shows like the deeper, more vulnerable parts of our person, and sometimes we want to know like what are they thinking and feeling about us, but this shows like really in depth and such a different layer, and I'm going to combine them with the tarot cards in a very cool way today that's a little different than I normally do. Because usually I'll pick an oracle deck and then I'll start with the tarot, and then the oracle will be like later, halfway through the reading. But you guys picked this deck as your main deck, so I'm going to use that for you as your most prominent, dominant theme in this reading, which is going to be very cool. I also picked this beautiful amethyst, so you guys might be benefited right now from like cuddling some amethyst. It's a beautiful crystal for your reading today, and your other crystal of the day is this gorgeous transparent huge citrine, which is wonderful. So I love this. We have crown chakra and solar plexus chakra, where you guys are channeling divine inspiration today, and as well as having yourself be assertive and really assert your needs, or feel empowered or feel confident. So it's amazing. I'm going to put these in frame for you so you guys can see them during your reading. So that's very beautiful. And I have also picked this deck for you, which is cool. It combines different astrology, planets, and zodiac signs in with the tarot meanings, which is very cool. It was made by Ciro Marchetti, which I love. This is called the Mystic Palette Tarot, which is nice. So that's very cool. There's a Leo that shows up. So shout out to my Leos out there, and the Leos who have people, or people who have Leos as their person. So this is a very cool deck. It might be a little confirmation for you that this might be your pile. So what I'm going to do to start, and this is going to be more further way for you to verify if this is your pile, to see if this is what like you and your person have been going through. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 3 cards on your side to see what are your current thoughts and feelings about your person today or recent. And I'm not going to do reversals for this part. And then this is going to be what has your person's current thoughts and feelings about you today, what they have felt about you in the past that has led to your connection to be where it is currently. 3 cards for the near future in the next 3 months, what they will think and feel about you as time progresses, and then how you will think and feel about them beyond a 3-month time, how they will think and feel about you beyond a 3-month time. Now, I'm going to incorporate with these tarot cards, I'm going to use these light side, shadow side messages as the dominant message or theme. And then that will actually, the tarot cards will be the details under it to show more details. But if there's a conflict between, like, let's say this is a hard message and this is like a good message, these will be the tiebreaker. So this will be like what they really think as a main strongest thought. And then these will be like details about that, or why, or what's happened kind of thing. So this is an indicator card for you about what you currently think and feel about your person, what they currently think and feel about you, the past emotions that have brought you to where you guys are on their side, the future thoughts and thinking feelings in 3 months on their side, how they will think and feel about you beyond 3 months, how you will think and feel about them beyond 3 months. So it's going to be very exciting. I did this in pile 1, and this is very cool. Now, if you feel that this is not what you've been going through with your person, or you don't feel this way, this is a strong indication that this isn't your pile, because I'm going to be progressing and proceeding in this reading with this information in mind. I'm going to take it and then go from there. So if this isn't you, pick pile 1 or 3. As a hint for you guys, if you guys have gone through a betrayal with your person, or you're in an okay emotional space, but you've been, you know, in the past, maybe going through a breakup or in no contact or in separation with your person, pile 1 does focus on those themes. All right, so for you with your person, you might be dealing a little bit with your shadow side right now. Now, sometimes we don't know that we're in our shadow side because usually our shadow sides are unconscious or parts of us that we reject. But it seems like right now you might feel that even if you guys are talking, or if you guys are in no contact or low contact, that you can't always feel like you can express yourself freely. And that's what's so beautiful about you getting the citrine today and getting the amethyst today. Because the amethyst means that you can open up your psychic channel to channel the right words. Sometimes if we don't verbally feel like we can say something, we can always try to like get inspired, divine inspiration about like the right words to say, channeling it. Also, it seems like maybe you feel like you know what you would want to say, but you don't feel secure or safe that you can say it. You don't know if it will land right. And this is also a good crystal for people that are feeling insecure or sensitive today. People that are feeling like they need to feel more confident and need to be more assertive. These are great crystals for you. All right, so I can never find the right words to say. So you might be feeling like during the times, now you might not always be in this mode, but maybe today or maybe recently, you're like, you know, I would say this to my person, but I just don't know if I'm saying it right. I don't know if they will understand me. I don't know if they will interpret it correct. I don't know if this is the right words to say. And I don't know if I even feel like confident enough or brave enough to say what I need to say. Maybe you're like, I've tried saying things in the past and it hasn't worked out, or I haven't gotten the positive response. So you might feel like you don't know if you can just be completely, totally uninhibited and open-hearted and say your real truth. So because of that, I get the Ace of Wands, I get Hanged Man, and I get 4 of Cups. Yes. Okay. So because of that, there's still a part of you that like really, really wants to say it. You might even feel like you want to blurt it out, but then you are wise and you're like, I don't know if I want to be impulsive and just say immediately what I want to say. Maybe I need to find the right words and say something like really helpful or really pertaining to this situation instead of just like vomiting all over my person. Because there's a part of you that wants to be uninhibited and wants to just like unleash on them anything that you're thinking or feeling. Like anything in your head, you kind of just want to like spew it out. But it does seem like you're feeling like, you know what, I think I need self-containment until either I'm very sure of what I want to say, or I know I have the right words, or it's the right time. You also might feel like, I don't know if I can always communicate with my person because it might not always be the right time. Also, I get very strong Leo energy here with this card. So it's furthermore enhancing the Leo energy, as the back of the card is a lion and the front of this card is a cheetah. All right, I get the Hangman. And so you might also feel like it's not always the right timing, or you might be waiting for the right timing, or this might be you holding yourself back, or this might be like, well, I can't really text them, or I can't really email them. There may be external situations that are preventing you from communicating, or you might feel like they need to message me first, or you might just be like, let me just wait and let them come to me, or maybe let them lead, and then I'll be able to kind of go with their energy. So it's a little bit of kind of that. So there is this. Also, I think this symbol here is Jewish. I'm not sure, I'm not Jewish, but I think that's a Jewish symbol. And so this might be a shout out if you or your person is Jewish. So there is this. I'm also getting 2 birds in the tree, and birds are usually very talkative. And it's interesting because I'm getting here that there are like 2 people, both you and your person have a lot to say, and you both would really like to talk. You both love talking with each other, and it seems like maybe there's a waiting time. So there is this. Also, I'm releasing this video before Mercury retrograde, but Mercury retrograde is coming up in the next few days on the 15th. So if you're watching this video after the 15th, within like a 1-month mark, this might be that too. Maybe Mercury retrograde has kind of been a little bit crazy in your lives, messing up the communication, or you're like, I really want to be careful with my words during retrograde. So there is that. And then I get the 4 of Cups. Shout out if you or your person's a Scorpio. I do get Scorpio energy here with the sun. With the sun is a circle with the dot in it, and then this M is Scorpio symbol. So for you or your person, you might have your sun sign in Scorpio or be Scorpios. So there is this energy. So Scorpio energy is coming strong. Leo energy is coming strong. Jewish energy is coming strong. So there is this. Also, I would say Gemini energy, especially if both of you are Geminis, because I'm getting 2 birds, 2 air signs. So it might be like you and your person are both air signs. And for an air sign to feel like you can't talk to each other is a very sad thing, because air signs love to talk. So there is this. So I love this beautiful card with this big balloon that's a fish. This again represents the Pisces season that I'm releasing this video in. You or your person also might be a Pisces, or the month of March might be an important time period for you and your person, or even the end of February might be an important time for you guys, like a milestone, or it might be when certain things have happened, or it might be like that's when you've been wanting to talk to your person, but you're not sure how or what to say. And it seems like you're still kind of like in your fantasy dreaming headspace, where it seems like this girl in the card is holding a teddy bear and looking up to these beautiful cups, these beautiful balloons. And, oh, wait a minute. Never mind. I'm sorry. I'm looking at this as the 4 of Cups, but it's not the 4 of Cups. It's the 6. There are 6 cups, actually. 6 cups. I saw 4 main ones, but now I'm actually seeing 2 more. No, this is a 6, sorry. So actually, this is a card of reuniting in soulmate love. So I feel like there's like a dreamy fantasy looking up at this, which is beautiful. And you're feeling like, oh my gosh, my person is my soulmate. There is a rainbow there, which represents communication after a tough time. You know, the Christianity in the Bible was like a promise that they would never do something drastic and hurtful and destructive again. So the rainbow is a promise of better times, a promise of not destroying a relationship. You might feel like, I don't know how to say the right words that will not hurt us. You might be feeling like you're holding yourself back because you don't want to say something that might push your person away. You might feel like your dynamic right now is very fragile and you haven't really rebuilt the security of it. And so you might be feeling like, you know, I don't want to say something that might ruin us or damage us. And also, if you guys are in no contact and you want to get back together with your person, or you want to reunite or reconcile, you might feel like, I want to say the right words for this, but I don't know how or what yet to say, or it might not be the right timing yet, or I want them to come to me and suggest it and then I can say yes. So it seems like you guys definitely want to reunite or have a reconciliation with your person, and you feel so much soulmate love for your person. All right, so what are they thinking and feeling and going through regarding you right now? Shadows. They're in their shadows too. So both of you might be feeling like you're dealing with your deeper, more vulnerable parts of your heart that you're wanting to self-protect. It says, I need more time to figure this out. So your person also, you might be correct where you're perceiving that it might not be the right time. And that is good because that gives you time to really write down or think about what you truly want to say. Because it seems like your person needs more time to figure out this kind of very complicated, very delicate situation that you guys are going through. It seems like on their side, I am getting the Hermit. So your person might have been in no contact or in no separation with you for a while or in the past, or they might feel like they can't talk to you today. Maybe you guys are feeling like, I can't talk to my person today. You might feel like they are unavailable. So there is this, but I'm loving that in this time where they are unavailable, there is this lantern. The Hermit gets their divine wisdom during the time periods of being alone. So if today they're unavailable, or a bigger picture, they are very unavailable, or you guys are in no contact or in separation or low contact, your person is getting divine wisdom. Your person is getting knowledge that's going to help the two of you, and they're going to get some illuminated clarity. So that's very good. And this especially applies with this Virgo symbol on this man's forehead. Especially it applies if your person has Virgo in their chart somewhere strong. If you want, in the comments, you can ask with their birthday, you can say, does my person, I'm in pile 2, does my person have Virgo in their chart somewhere? And then that would mean that your person is in like a hermit mode. Your person is in a deep reflecting to get wisdom and clarity mode. And so I would say that with this, I also associate hermit with Capricorn. So I would say there's also, even though there's not a Capricorn sign in this, I also do see that. And so also if your person might have Capricorn energy in them, they might be slower and more methodical to make choices, trying to make choices that are very practical and very wise. I'm also getting too with this, when you leave your birthdays or your person's birthday in the comments. I'm in the US, but a lot of times people are in different places in the world. And so in the US, we look at the time as month, date, and year. And so for instance, if somebody is like, oh, 1/2/85, then I'll be like, well, does that mean February 1st, 1985? Or does that mean January 2nd, 1985? Because we reverse things. We have things one way, and then the other parts of the world, sometimes they phrase it like, oh yes, the 2nd of February, you know, so that. So please either write out like February, or just write, you know, it in, I will look at it like it's month, date, and year, because I want to make sure that I get you guys correct when I look you guys up, and I give you guys hints or tidbits or little like factoids about your connection and about your person. Also, if you guys can include the year, that'll help me so I can look up their absolute specific chart and your specific chart, and I can look at your connection together. So in the future, I'm going to be saying this in these videos, and it's been really cool. I said it in the last video for the first time, and you guys have been like sending me tons of comments, and I'm going to get with every one of you and reply and give you guys little specific individual teeny little miniest readings within your general reading, because I wanted to be able to give you guys like a very personalized experience in these accurate like ways. So that's very cool. And looking at your individual charts are even more specific and accurate than looking at like a general collective reading, even though these are accurate too. There's a way that I can get like even more fine-tuned with you guys individually. So it's very cool. So please add that in your comments when you comment. Thank you. All right, then I get 4 of Wands. It seems like your person needs more time to figure out their relationship or commitment dynamics. So if they are needing to commit, they want to, because the 4 of Wands is a commitment card. It's something very stable, very grounded, very showing up. And the Hermit is like, I need to think about it. The shadow side message they got is, I need more time. I need more time to think. I need more time to make choices. I need more time to figure out what kind of commitment I can have. How can I have something stable with you? How can I have something very solid, especially if your person is born the year of the dragon? That's 1976, 1988, and other years. Ask me if your person's born the year of the dragon to see if your person is right now thinking about how can they have something very stable with you. And be like, I'm pile 2. Are they looking to make something stable with me? I want to know if they're born the year of the dragon. And so when you like say all those things in the comment, then I'll be like, pile 2, year of the dragon, want a stable relationship. Let me look it up. Because sometimes you guys are just like, pile 1 and a birthday. I'm like, okay, I need to know what you want to know. So, okay. So yay. And then I get Saturn with the 7 of Pentacles and Saturn in Taurus. So you might want to check to see, is your person might be a Taurus, or you might be more on their side. So your person might be an earth sign heavily with this Capricorn Virgo energy, with this Taurus energy. The 7 of Pentacles is a patience card. They are patient. They need more time to figure things out in regards to their long-term future and long-term outcomes. So they're trying to really make good choices that will set you and them up for the long-term future. If they can be with you, they will. If not, they want to make choices that are good for both of you for your long-term best interest for the future, which is good. So there is this. And if you guys want to know if your person is taking their time and using their patience to build something solid with you over time, because the 7 of Pentacles is like either way they want to build something with you solid to last. Whether it's just a best friendship, whether it's a romantic relationship, whether it's a marriage, they want to do something that's some form of commitment. Saturn is some form of commitment, especially with the 4 of Wands, and that they really want to build something over time that lasts. So there is that. Also, your person might have a really cute gray cat or dog. So that's awesome. So yes, feel free to ask me, does my person have a Saturn in Taurus? All right. Now, how they felt in the past, what they've thought before. I'm afraid to open up to anyone. So your person was afraid to tell you things. Your person was like a closed box some of the time, like a little clam that didn't want to open up. So your person was super closed off. And they were feeling, oh my gosh, I really shouldn't open up. And that's where I get the King of Swords. Your person was wanting to like really close themselves off, really lock themselves off. They felt like they didn't want to share their feelings and their emotions with you. They didn't want to share what they were thinking and feeling with their feelings. Because I get they were afraid to open up emotionally. The King of Swords likes to keep things very kind of locked down. They are a communicator, but maybe a more communicator about like ideas and facts instead of like the warm fuzzy parts. So there is that. The King of Swords does not like being vulnerable. They might have also have been your friend in the past, as well as also your person may have Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. I am also getting the 10 of Pentacles with the Mercury in Virgo. You can ask me, does my person have a Mercury in Virgo? If you're curious if your person was really trying to create a beautiful future with you, but they weren't sharing it. I feel like your person was trying to make a future for you in this connection and in this relationship in the past. Now, it might have been a long time in the past, or it might have been in even the very recent past. But your person is trying to build a strong, solid future with you now, and they were still trying to build a strong, solid future with you in the past year. And so if your person has a Mercury in Virgo, they might have had some anxiety about how to pull it off or how to do it. Virgo energy again shows up, and that's kind of a time period where they don't know how to maybe figure this out, and that's why they need some more time. So they might have had some kind of rumination on it, or like some worries or anxieties, that kind of thing. And with this, I'm getting butterflies. They're really wanting to like be free to fly with you. Even the toucans. But they're kind of grounded. They're not really flying. So I feel like your person was trying to be logical and also free, and to be able to experience this with you. And it's interesting how an Earth card still has so much in flight, so much air in it. With this King of Swords, there's an eagle, there's air in it. So your person was really trying to feel free to be able to make this happen and, you know, really try to make the future be strong. But I feel like your person was very scared of getting rejected. Again, here's more Taurus energy with your Taurus symbol here. And it's interesting because with this man looking down at his pentacle, it seems like your person might have either been feeling like they don't know if they have enough money or finances or career freedom to be here in this connection with you, or they're trying to think about how do they financially be a provider in this connection, or they were feeling like they were worried about feeling rejected. Now I get 4 of Pentacles up here, which represents they wanted to hold on to you and not lose you, but they were very scared of being rejected by you. So there is this. Also with Mercury and Taurus, that's actually in the fall. That is a situation where it's in its detriment. So Mercury's in Taurus is interesting because they make solid commitment, but it takes forever for them to get there. Or they will retain information in long-term memory, but it takes longer for them to memorize or learn something. So your person, again, is feeling slow, but once they master it, they will be almost like unwavering in it. So that's awesome. So once they get their clarity, they will be very sure. And that's awesome. How they will think and feel about you within the next 3 months, they still have more shadows showing up. I didn't want our honeymoon phase to end. So hopefully we'll see if your person opens up to you about it. But they're going to feel like, man, you know what? I just wanted the good times with pile 2 to continue. I just really wanted us to keep having this good times. If you guys take a trip or had a trip, they're like, I just really wanted to be still on vacation with you. I wanted to still be traveling with you. If they are geographic distance with you, they'd be like, wow, I just really wanted this trip to keep going and going. I really wanted to spend more and more time with you. They really wanted happy times to happen. Now, the beautiful thing is these tarot cards are lovely. And so because they didn't want your honeymoon section of time of your connection to end, they are doing everything possible to solidify your bond, to make it not fragile. They're strengthening it to give you more security. They're going to take their time. There is a turtle on this Page of Pentacles card. Again, earth sign energy showing up. The earth sign energy is always good because that's always committed. That's always reliable. There's a fox. They might have to be strategic and think up a plan or a scheme. There's a squirrel. There is a plan of them where they want to either save money to see you, or they want to kind of like store something away for a rainy day. So they're really trying to do that. And again, that turtle is so slow moving. So they might be moving so slowly. But there is this. Also, if you are a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, they are going to try to prioritize you. There is that. I get the 10 of Cups, which is the ultimate happiness card. This is the card of family and domestic bliss. There's a fireplace, there's a house, there's a tree that's like a generational ancestral tree. There's beautiful things in this card. So your person's really wanting to have the ultimate, happiness with you. They don't want the honeymoon to end. They didn't want it to end, or they still don't want it to end. And they want ultimate happiness and bliss. They want to be able to find ways to make it happen. The Page of Pentacles is they're only able to maybe offer you a little bit for now, or in the next 3 months, they might only be able to give you or offer you little bits. They feel like that they're worried that you're going to reject it because it's not enough. They might even feel not worthy, that like it's not enough. There's a lot of Pentacles cards showing up, which again is great for commitment and wanting to have a solid foundation with you and build a solid relationship with you. But also it seems like they may have some value issues or self-esteem issues with this. Like if they can't provide that for you, that maybe they're not worthy or something. So there might be some like self-worth issues. And then I get 8 of Pentacles, again, another Virgo card, again, another Pentacle card. So in this short period of time, you guys have gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Pentacle tarot cards, which that's so many Pentacles. There's really only like 12 or 13 or whatever, like Pentacle cards there's only like so many in the suit. But you guys have gotten so many in only like very few cards. So your person is going to feel like they can only give you little bits, or you guys can only connect a little bit, but they want the ultimate happiness with you. They want the absolute ultimate. And they're going to work really hard over the course of 3 months. It will slowly build up to their being able to be more consistent with you, showing up and being more reliable. And this is fantastic. It might require a job change for this to happen, or it might be about a scheduling or a boundary change with their job to make this happen, because there's just so much Pentacles, so much job comes up. It might be a work or a kind of like forbidden love work connection. There is this. So yeah, this is actually really interesting. So your person's going to try like so hard. And again, more Virgo energy. They're going to try to do little bits and that might be also the consistency is little bits every day. So Virgo can be about scheduling things. You guys might schedule things more with each other as well. Like, hey, can I talk to you on Tuesday at 5? Like that kind of thing. So there's a little bit more of this. How are you going to feel about them and this connection beyond 3 months, with them all trying real hard to really put the dedication and energy into your relationship? Shadow, we come from different worlds. You might feel like as much effort as they put in that you guys are still very geographically separated, or that they are still very different from you in this way. But I'm still getting Big Daddy, King of Pentacles, which is very strong. So they go from a King of Swords to a King of Money. So even though you feel like you guys come from different worlds, you still look at them as husband or spouse material. You still look at them as, again, you see all the Pentacles, you see all the hard work, you see all the consistency, and you see all the effort. So you might feel like there are still external situations or circumstances interfering here, but you still look at them as the number one spouse for you or major relationship for you. You see the Stag here, which is like a super gentle energy. You see them being gentle and loving, and you see all their hard work and their effort. And even though there are still external circumstances that might be in the way, it seems like you're still very much seeing them as the ultimate partner. And towards you, over the next, beyond a 3-month mark, they see, finally, they get the first light message that you guys have been feeling. So they get a breakthrough and an epiphany in their own consciousness where they finally are able to like see things in an optimistic way. So it might take 3 months of like repair and rebuilding and consistency and being more available and creating and strengthening your bond and your relationship and your foundation over time. But then, oh, well, I mean, it's cute. All right, you're so beautiful to me. So your beauty and your soul and the beauty of your soul and the beauty, obviously, of your face and your looks are very sweet. And not only that, but they see you as their Queen of Cups, especially Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You're so beautiful to them. They see you as their queen. You see them as your king. And you see you guys beyond 3 months of all the hard work you both have put in this as a divine pair, looking forward in the same direction, kind of like forward, outward looking. So they're like, pile 2 is so beautiful inside and out. They are the most sweet, nurturing, evolved, loving Queen of Hearts that there is. And you're like, my person is my ultimate spouse. And they are like, my person is the ultimate spouse. And yeah, you guys are both united. I feel like you guys have a strong commitment that you guys have worked at and built over time. And this is great. So this is a lot of stability. This is not somebody that's a flash in the pan, that's hot and cold. They might be a little unavailable. They might be a little bit in reflection, but this is not a pile for people's connections that are in and out. This person is wanting to grow and give you more over time, even if they don't have much to give, even if it takes them a while. They are wanting to be more consistent with you and show up more, and it's beautiful. And ultimately, at the end of the day, beyond 3 months, it seems like you guys are most likely probably together, reunited. You guys get the reunited part that you've been wanting, and this is very beautiful. All right, so if this resonates with you, I should have asked you guys earlier, but I should have paused after here. But if this resonates with you, I know you've been watching for 30 minutes. You might want to keep watching. If not, you might have clicked off and picked another pile, but I'm going to go on from here. All right, so I'm clearing away your tarots. I'm going to go now towards Oracle, and even though you picked this Oracle as your main Oracle, I'm going to incorporate now this Oracle deck with other additional Oracle cards from the other piles. So if you were attracted to other piles, no worries, you're still going to get them. Now I am going to actually keep these cards that you've already gotten to the side, and I'm going to blend this now with Ocean of Emotion. And again, these thoughts are going to be what they're thinking and feeling, and Ocean of Emotion will be clarifiers about what do they feel emotionally when they think these thoughts. So what are some of their current thoughts they've had about you today? What are some of their current thoughts? Ooh, light. Good. They're getting better. I'm doing 5 piles or 5 cards. I'm going to do 5 piles. I didn't do this for pile 1. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay. To make this even more specific and individualized for you, I'm going to do our fun game now. Oh, this is so fun. Oh my gosh, we're going to go even deeper. Oh, this is so cool. Never mind. 6. 6. Oh, this is so fun. 6 of Cups. 6 reuniting. 6 soulmates. Okay. And I'm not going to do reversals. Okay. So 6 piles. I'll give it a little separation. Only in the cards. All right. So you guys can see the individual piles. And all right. This one first. This one next. Then this one, then this one, then this one, then this one. All right, you guys are gonna do, using your intuition now, we'll just do whichever crystals are within reach. We'll do that one, that one, that one, that one, this one, this one. Okay, now, pick your piles. We have kyanite, beautiful blue. We have a beautiful amethyst, quinine. We have a fiery orange carnelian. We have a beautiful peach calcite, beautiful rose quartz, and fluorite. So feel free to pick your pile. This is what your person has currently thought about you today. More specific than even a general reading. Okay, so feel free to pick your pile. Pause the video until you make your choice and then unpause it. All right, so for people who have picked this beautiful blue kyanite protective Archangel Michael crystal, desperate. I can't do this anymore. Light side message. Can you forgive me? Can you try to understand me? Your person has thought today that they can't go any longer without your forgiveness or without your understanding of their side and what they're going through and how they are kind of suffering. And it seems like your person is feeling very desperate for you. And it seems like they are desperately trying to get you to forgive them, and they are desperately trying to get you to understand them. They may or not have expressed this to you, but it seems like emotionally they're feeling almost like it's an urgency for this. All right. For those of you who have picked this beautiful amethyst Kuan Yin, what your person is thinking and feeling about you today. Anger. There is a burning rage inside of me because I am ready to let down my guard with you. Your person is ready to let you know how frustrated they are by having to not talk to you or having to not open up. So what's amazing is when it says I can't open up to anyone, your person might be somebody that hides their anger or tries to not show when they're upset or mad about something. Now, it might be something in regards to their life. It might be something in regards to like something that's bothered them, but I feel like they're going to try to confide in you and they're going to try to share with you something that's been making them upset in their life, and they want to let you in. If you've been wanting them to share their feelings, especially if something's been bothering them and then you want them to open up. Maybe they're having a bad day and you're like, oh my God, is it me? Do they not like me? Are they mad at me? I feel like they're going to open up to you and tell you something that's been bothering them or pissing them off about their life or about their day. And they're going to open up, and that will make you guys feel more bonded because they can trust you with their innermost feelings. All right, for those of you who have picked this gorgeous fiery orange carnelian, your person is feeling envy. Every single day, I feel worse about myself and my choices. And remember, I was saying that in the beginning of this video that your person might have some self-worth issues in regards to their finances and their career and how much effort and energy they're able to give to you. So you are one of them where that message applies. And it says, I'm sorry for being critical of you. So your person might be actually feeling envious of you, maybe where you're at in your life, your qualities, your beauty, and feeling critical of you. So when they're envious that like they see it, I feel like they might be a little jealous of you, and then they might criticize you. So your person is struggling with being able to be happy for you, even if they are not doing well themselves. So there is that. For those of you who have picked peach calcite, remorse. I know I've messed up and it's killing me, and I'm trying to bury my love for you. So your person has been trying to forget about you or bury their love for you and just focus on work for a while. And they realize that that was wrong. They feel like, wow, you know what? I can't bury my love for pile 2. And they might even be trying to bury it in an addiction. Marijuana or cigarettes would be common addiction that they're trying to use to regulate their emotions or to bury their feelings. They feel like also they feel really, really guilty for something they might have done in this connection or how they've treated you. And so because of that, they're trying to bury their guilt as well. So that might be something that you guys are going through if you have picked peach calcite. All right, for those of you who have picked this beautiful rose quartz, your person emotionally is, I can't go against my family. So your person also feels like they can't go against their family. Transformed, I'm not the same person anymore. So especially if your person also works out a lot or is trying to get their body to be more muscular and sexy. They might have some body image issues. They might also just have a dad bod or whatever, or like not feel so hot. They might be trying to get themselves in shape. They might be training for something. Their hard work might be trying to run a marathon or, triathlon, or they might be working in the gym a lot, that kind of thing. But it seems like they can't go against their family. So it seems like your person is trying to transform themselves to be a better person or to be a good person or to be, maybe there's a person their family wants them to be, and then there's the person they really are inside, and they're trying to shed their expectations that their family has of them to live their own life and walk their own path. And then I get this beautiful, beautiful, looks almost like an aurora borealis, fluorite, which is stunning. And your message from your person today is, I found peace again, relaxed. Wherever you are is home to me. And we did get with the 10 of Cups, like that domestic home energy. The 4 of Wands is a home. So your person is feeling like, you know what, wherever you are in the world, that is where my home is. Wherever you are is where I want to be. and your person is feeling very peaceful. There's a knowingness about it on a soul level. They feel right and at peace with themselves on a soul level, knowing that you are home for them. All right, guys, that is your individual messages that your person has thought about you based on exactly what you have picked in this reading in an even more specific way. All right, now I'm going to go to your final messages, and we are going to go to, all right, we're going to remove Ocean of Emotion. We're going to remove Light Side, Shadow Side messages, and we are going to go to voila. Voila. Messages from Divine Masculine. All right. So we are going to use 5. Let's see. How many cards, Spirit, do you want me to pull for my beautiful viewers watching pile 2? How many? 1, 2, 3. Too many? Unless, let's see. Okay. No, it's so many. I know what I'll do. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll have you pick your piles again. All right. And we'll blend it with their feelings. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we'll give you new cards. All right. We have a beautiful pink amethyst heart. We have angel aura. We have thunder egg. And we have amethyst moon. Okay. So feel free to pick your pile. Feel free to pause the video until you pick one, and then unpause it, and we will be back with your specific, even more fine-tuned reading section for you. All right, so now we're gonna go look at your final message. This is your person's current thoughts and feelings about you today. Thank you so much for watching this video up to this point. I want to say thank you also and welcome to my new subscribers for subscribing. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, feel free to subscribe. It's been so nice to meet you guys. I've had over 400 subscribers in the last month, which is super unprecedented and amazing. So thank you for subscribing. This is great. Welcome to my channel. If you hit the notification bell, that will give you guys notifications for when I release new videos. Also, thank you guys for commenting. I appreciate it. If you guys on pile 2, say I'm pile 2, say if you guys want a little hint or a little tidbit about what your person is feeling about you, again, put like month, date, year, and of your person's birthday, and I will put it, and I will reply to you in the comment section about a little tidbit about what your person individually, uniquely is thinking about you today based on their birthday. So that's amazing. So we'll do even more specific reading. If you guys want a longer, full depth reading from me, feel free to go to my website, fairyastrology.com, to book it. We can do private personal readings, which is really fun. My information is in the description box. And let's see. Oh yes, thank you for leaving comments. It really boosts the algorithm to help the channel. Even when you just comment like an emoji or something, it really helps me out. So thank you. And I thought there was one more section, but I don't remember. Anyway, oh yeah, I have other videos coming out which are cool. So if you are in like a low contact or separation with your person and you miss them and you want to be with them, and they haven't picked you, I am releasing a Hawaii video next, which is going to be about like how to heal and how to move on and how to manifest better things if your person hasn't picked you. So that's going to be like a really cool video for that. If you want to heal and move on from your person, or just want to heal your heart and manifest really good things in your life moving forward, I'm going to include a really cool manifestation meditation and healing meditation where we're walking through a spiritual garden in Hawaii, seeing all these like really gorgeous gorgeous, beautiful things while listening to a meditation from me, which is going to be really awesome. So that's cool. And then I have some videos coming up about like what is your love life this spring. I'm going to release that one soon in the next week or two, so that's cool. And if you guys do have specific questions about your love life and you want me to make a video about that, any special request is good. Leave it in the comments and I'll either make a full-length video for you if it's going to help a lot of people, but if it's like super niche and kind of just for you, then I'll probably make a short, but I'll tag you when it's up and you guys can watch it, and it's super cool. All right, now we're going to here. So for those of you who have picked this beautiful peach amethyst crystal from France, you guys, your person is thinking that, all right, so for some of you, your person's in a relationship. It seems like, and if this is, if you're not in third party, then go pick another one. Then I know I'm with the karmic partner and taking the time to learn my karmic lessons. So they're learning some really strong lessons in a third party situation with somebody karmic. Now it could be a relationship, most likely. Otherwise, it could be like a job or like family dynamics, but there is somebody karmic in their life that they need to learn lessons with that's probably interfering with the two of you getting together. But they're trying to be a good person. They're trying to learn their karmic lessons to become better. And it says, I'm becoming my best self, healthy. So your person is really trying to learn their lessons and become like a very healthy version of themselves for you and for this connection. For those of you who have picked this purple moon amethyst, I am yearning for our union, seeing the signs and synchronicities that are guiding me towards sacred union with you, and sweet. I love the sweetness of your soul and the taste of your sweet kisses. So your person is yearning for your sacred union and they feel like they are being guided towards you. They're seeing the signs. It's making them yearn for you and long for you. And they are getting a sign that makes them think about you. And they're like, oh my gosh, I have to talk to pile two. I have to talk to pile two. So that's amazing. They think you are sweet like candy. All right. Then for those of you who've gotten this beautiful unicorn horn angel aura, very gorgeous. Your person is thinking and feeling about you. I want to return to you, but I fear rejection. We did get that. So your person is still thinking about the fear of rejection, even though you might have given your person some reassurance. The music that you've been listening to has been guiding my way. And tame, which says, yes, hold on. You've made me feel tame and free, calm and free. So so if your person has been listening to your song together or music that remind them of you, it's self-soothing their emotions. It's calming them down. It's making them feel very calm and it makes them feel very happy and very free. So this music has been very helpful. And it seems like if they have anxiety about rejection and you've been like posting a song that's kind of like a cryptic message, that's been giving them more reassurance that they can pursue you. It's been giving them more peace of mind. So that is very, very cool. So there is that, especially if you've been posting it like on your stories or you've released a video of this or whichever, that's really cool. Or on your social media or Snapchat or TikTok or whatever. For those of you who have picked this very cool thunder egg. All right. I am working to improve myself. They are having difficulty acknowledging their inner child wounds and manipulation. I know what you want. So your person feels like they're trying to work really hard to earn the money, to give them a better station in life, to connect more with you, to be able to be a provider for you. They know that what you're looking for in a relationship and they want to give that to you. They want to provide that for you. They want to be bestowing that upon you. And they might have some inner wounds from childhood in regards to like lack or not being enough, or not being a provider, or I don't know if I can support myself, or, you know, these kinds of things. So your person is kind of feeling like there is that piece where they want to help you, make you happy, but it seems like they're having a hard time maybe with like earthly financial things. So they're really working hard to try to make that happen, but that might be interfering with your connection or why they're a little more unavailable or that kind of thing. Or they might be like, I have to work really hard on my career right now, even though I know what you want is to spend time with me or be with me or have me be more available. So your person is kind of like wrestling that or dealing with that. All right. Well, that is what I have for you guys. You guys are amazing. I love you guys in the comments and everything that you guys have been saying and sharing with me about your lives. It's like so beautiful. I love that. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in the next video or in any of my archived videos. All right. I will see you guys later. Have a good one. Bye, guys. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading today, where we are going to look at what are your person's current thoughts and feelings about you today. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed the intro. I've loved filming this for you guys. I was in Palm Springs and I wanted to utilize like the pretty pool and like the gorgeous ambiance, and it was so lovely. So thank you guys for clicking on this video and for watching that. You guys have picked the Messages from Divine Masculine Oracle card deck, which is really helpful and cool to see your person's really vulnerable, like innermost thoughts, especially like in their own words or what they would say to you if they had the words. So that is very cool. I'm going to be using your Oracle deck as your main deck today, but I'm also going to be blending and connecting it to Colette Baron Reid's card deck, her tarot, which is amazing. So we're going to be using Colette Baron Reid's tarot, and we're going to be incorporating this, which is really helpful. I've picked 2 crystals for you today, which I'll put in frame so you can see it. First, I have picked this beautiful green fluorite pyramid, and I have this gorgeous peach calcite. So those are some crystals today that might help you. The fluorite is beautiful on your heart chakra, so you might want to put some fluorite on your heart chakra if you're wanting some heart healing. Also, I feel like this pile is really good for like sending wishes up to the universe, because pyramids are always symbolic of that for me. And I love peach calcite, which is the sacral chakra. So your person might be trying to combine their heart and their passionate side, making love. So that is cool. So I'm going to do this reading a little differently than how I normally do. This is the predominant deck, so I'm going to put these tarot cards out. But what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to use these cards, the tarot, as details to the theme that comes up with these Messages from Divine Masculine. So I'm going to put 3 cards for how you are thinking and feeling about them currently today. And I'll put that here. 3 cards for how they are currently thinking about you and feeling about you today. Maybe these are thoughts that they've had about you over even the last few days, but like pretty recent, like very current. Then we'll have 3 cards for what they have thought and felt about you in the past, which has brought you guys to this current place in your connection. 3 cards for what they are currently what they will think about and feel about you in the next 3 months. And then what they will think and feel about you beyond 3 months' time. What you will think and feel about them beyond 3 months' time. So these Messages from Divine Masculine are going to be your indicators and more of the theme, and the tarot will be more details about that. So we have you to start. This is a way for you to verify if this is your pile. So that is good. I get 5 of Wands, and I'm not going to do reversals for this. All right, I get this. All right, I see you guys. Ace of Cups, 7 of Water. All right. Despite our separation, my heart still belongs to you. Now, I know this is a message from Divine Masculine. You don't have to be masculine or a guy for this to symbolize you on your side. This is just a vulnerable deck, which I like. This also might be the masculine part of you, where we have masculine and feminine in all of us. So it says, despite our separation, my heart still belongs to you. This is absolutely a card where at this current moment, you guys are in no contact or in low contact or in separation. So there is that. I am getting 5 of Wands, where there is, maybe you guys had a fight and it's led to this, or maybe you're fighting with yourself, or you're warring with yourself, or you're wanting, like, you're really wanting this situation to progress, but you might be feeling like, well, if we talk, maybe we'll fight. Or maybe you guys are thinking about your last fight, or you're thinking about, you know, will they fight for me? Should I fight for them? You know, that kind of thing. So we also have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius showing up for you on your side here. So for those of you who are those fiery signs, I would say that could be this situation. I get the Seven of Cups. This is the card of not having a commitment. So you either are maybe in like a situationship and now separated, or you guys had a commitment and now you guys are broken up, or maybe you guys have never been together, but you guys are separated in some way, or you're probably not talking to each other. This is how you might still think about them, dream about them, and fantasize about them. So there is this. And it seems like you might feel sometimes drowning in your own emotions or very, very emotional about this person when you think about not having a commitment with them or thinking about not being with them. But I get that no matter what, you still feel with the Ace of Water or Ace of Cups that you still have strong romantic feelings for them, even in separation, even without them being in your life, even without talking to them. You miss them deeply and you guys are very, separated, but you still have so much love for them. You're holding on to them like in your heart, like a precious pearl. So it's like you still are holding on to them as something precious and valuable. So there is this. All right. So how are they thinking and feeling about you currently today? Please don't give up on me because I'm not letting you go. So where you're not letting them go with this beautiful, precious pearl, you're holding on to the preciousness of them. They are holding on to the preciousness of you because it says they don't want you to give up on them. They don't want to let you go either. So if you guys are in separation, maybe you don't know this. I get they are going to want to take action on you. Damn, okay. Wow, especially if there is strong fire sign in this pile. You also might be water. You might be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy because of water, fire. You might be a water-fire mix. If you want, you can leave your birthday in the comments and I can check in the ephemeris if you guys are a water-fire mix. They seem all fire. If they are not a zodiac fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, they have fire in their personality or they are very fired up today. I get the King of Fire with a big, big glowing heart for you. They are the King of Hearts. They have so much love and passion for you. This is absolutely beautiful, especially Leo energy with the Sun. I get Emperor energy, more Leo energy with the Lion, and Emperor is Aries. So wanting to take strong action on you. Also, they see the two of you as a pair. I get King of Wands and Emperor together. So they see that you guys can be a power couple together. I know this is two masculine energies, but ironically, you have a divine masculine on your side. So when you are in your action-oriented, big-hearted love energy, they love it and they want to pair with you. They want to partner. They're like, wow, pile 3 is passionate enough for me. They are strong enough for me. I feel like they have what it takes. They are so like big-hearted for me. They share with me all their passion and their love. So they really feel your connection here. So that's actually very, very strong. And I get the Three of Wands, which is beautiful. This is very Sagittarius energy. They're wanting to travel with you or travel to see you if you guys are separated by geographic distance and you guys are you're talking, but you're separated with distance. They don't want to let you go. They don't want you guys to be over. They want to come forward. They want to travel with you. They want to travel to you. They want to see you in person. They want to make plans with you. They want to move towards the future with you. They don't want to let anything weigh them down. They want to move forward with you. So fire, fire, fire. Really awesome. Action, action. I feel like they're going to try to take action on you, or today they're currently thinking, I need to take action on pile 3. I don't want to let them go. I don't want them to give up on me. I need to take action. This is all about taking action and forward movement. So they are like very inspired, very divinely inspired towards you right now. All right. In the past, how they have felt. All right. So they're stuck in a situation. So they're stuck in a situation that's hard. And then maybe you've thought like, well, we can't be together because everything on your end is like no commitment. They don't choose me. So pretending to be happy with my current situation when I am not. So they are not happy with their situation right now. They are absolutely upset with it. They are very miserable. They want to take action to change it. They want to like burn it all down. They want to absolutely like come forward. I get that in the past, they have been deeply torn between their ultimate happiness and their ultimate sorrow. So I get 10 of Swords and 10 of Cups. So either you guys were together and it was their ultimate happiness and then you ended and it was their ultimate sorrow, or they want to have happiness with you, but they have deep pain with you. The Ten of Swords is a painful ending. So if you guys ended, they were very much reeling from the pain of it. If they said, oh, sure, it's a mutual breakup, it was not. They are upset about it and they're hiding it. Or they're trying to pretend they're cool with it and they're not cool with it. Or it's like they want to move from this ending of pain to having their ultimate happiness again with you. They are absolutely not happy with the Ten of Swords. They are devastated, actually. And they get the Seven of Swords, which is them hiding it from you, wearing a mask and not coming forward, not being honest and telling you the truth of their feelings. They may never have told you their feelings. I get that they have been maybe hiding things because they were trying to be a strategic person, but that failed. That did not work well. So there is that. It's even like they were trying to move forward with you and take flight, but all these flight birds are on the ground. So they weren't able to make something happen to get up off the ground. And it seems like there's just like a mask this person's wearing. Also, they might be in a situation with somebody and they feel like if they were to betray that person or even betray the situation they're in, like an external circumstance, that would cause a lot of devastation and sadness, and they don't want to do that even if they would be ultimately happy being with you. So there might have been like a staying in a situation that they didn't want, that they didn't like, and they were sad about it. Okay, so in the next 3 months, how they're going to be thinking and feeling with you. They just feel so much for you. My heart starts racing whenever you are near. So I do feel like either you guys will have communication or you guys will see each other in person in the next 3 months. And when you do, they are absolutely like smitten. They are like euphoric. They are like a little school child, like so happy, like a 12-year-old who sees their crush. They're like so happy. So they feel like very euphoria in this way. And then I get, oh, wow. Then they feel in the next 3 months that the battle is over and they see you guys as being together. So I like this. The stars on this Nine of Fire card is like the star card where there's a lot of hope. They are looking towards something very hopeful. They feel hopeful about something that maybe they didn't feel hopeful about before. And it seems like whatever external situation was in their life that was keeping you apart, that seems like that's over now, which is amazing, which lets them see you in person, which lets their heart race when they are around you. And I get the King of Pentacles and the Empress. Damn, they see you as like married. They want to be married to you. I see that they have a very strong desire. They feel emotionally like they see the two of you together as united with the King of Wands, no, King of Pentacles, that's actually even more committed. King of Pentacles and Empress. That's like huge. They see like everything with you. They see the ultimate future, or they emotionally feel and think like their heart starts racing because they feel like, oh my gosh, this is my future spouse. Like, oh my gosh, I want everything possible with this person. They're the one, so they feel like so much. So that's like incredible and amazing and beautiful and magical. So they feel a lot. Beyond 3 months time with you, they are still trying to get, I don't know what happens in this next 3 months, if maybe they just fantasize about you being together, or if you guys still have this kind of in and out of each other's lives thing, but they're really trying to manifest you. They might be trying to manifest you coming towards them. It says sending telepathic messages so that you can connect with me in the 5D. So they're really trying to dream about you and meet up with you in the dream time. They're trying to dream and be with you on the astral realm. And the Magician, they're trying to make this happen. They're trying to like rewrite their life plan to be with you. So it's almost like they're really trying to like change some things in their life to manifest being with you. And they're trying to manifest you guys being together on a spiritual level. You, after 3 months' time, feel, I should have listened to my heart instead of what I was being told. So you might feel like, you know what, maybe I've been telling myself negative thought beliefs. Maybe I have negative core beliefs about this connection that I've listened to when I should be following my heart. And it seems like, or maybe you've been getting bad advice, but I get King of Cups. So in this deck, you guys got the Emperor, the Empress, the King of Coins, the King of Wands, and the King of Cups. All of these really evolved, divine people, very strong energies. So you feel like your person is like your King of Hearts, like the person that you love so much, and that you should have followed your heart. So there is that. especially if there's two divine masculines in this connection. So that's really, really powerful, really strong. And what's so amazing is I get this Empress with this Emperor, which is basically, they not only see you as together with the King of Pentacles and the Empress, but they see you together as the Emperor and the Empress. So your person's like very sure you're the one. They very, very much deeply feel this connection so strongly with you guys. This is like very powerful. But you guys are not together, and you guys are in separation, and it's painful for them. It's very hard for them to be in separation. They yearn for you. They are trying to be happy, but they're not happy. And they don't want you to give up on them. So that's interesting. All right. I'm going to now, if this is your pile, feel free to keep watching. All right. I'm going to blend this now with the other two oracle decks you did not choose, but we're going to do it in a very fun way. So I'm doing Ocean of Emotion. All right. We're going to do, all right, what your person is thinking and feeling about you today. I'm going to blend these cards, and I'm going to do it a little different than pile 1. Pile 2, we did it this way, and we're going to do it this way for fun, which I love. So we're going to make a general collective reading even more accurate and specific for your individual situation, because you're going to pick additional piles. So you can pick one pile or many piles, or even all the readings can be meant for you. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to combine Ocean of Emotion with Messages from Divine Masculine. And we're going to have you pick one or many piles for your messages to see what have they been currently thinking about you today or in the last few days. So we have 5 piles. We're going to put this rhodochrosite on the first pile. We're going to put this aqua aura on the second pile. We're going to put these 2 united obsidian hearts on a third pile. We're going to put this amethyst, this beautiful amethyst, on the fourth pile. And we'll put this beautiful rose quartz, actually, on the last one. So this is what your person is thinking and feeling about you, their current thoughts today based on you and your situation specifically. Feel free to pick a pile in this pick a pile and pause the video if you need more time. All right. Okay, so we're going to go to it now. So if you guys have picked this beautiful rhodochrosite, currently today your person is feeling sabotage. Things are not as they appear, and gaining spiritual wisdom and learning how to go with the flow. So your person knows they've been sabotaging this connection with you. They know that they are trying to do better. They're trying to get spiritual wisdom and go with the flow here. Maybe you're somebody that's been trying to give them guidance or spiritual clarity or truths, or maybe they've been finding it like in their own self or externally, but they realize now they've been sabotaging this connection, and they know that they need to go with the flow and not block this. All right, if you guys have picked this beautiful aqua aura. Truth, I am feeling the pain that I caused you, because some of you have told this person, like, why are you acting like that? Why are you doing this? This hurt me. Some of you broke up. So they are feeling the pain that they caused you. They have received probably an earful from you in the past. It says, I know you can feel me, and you're inside my mind. You know the truth that I've been trying to hide. So they feel like you know who they are. You know them. You feel them. You can feel when they're thinking about you. You've probably been very honest with them about how they've hurt you, and now they feel bad that they've hurt you, and they feel like, oh my gosh, I hurt pile 3, and I feel so bad about it. All right, we have this beautiful double obsidian heart. So I get deceive. I've been lying to myself and you. Yes, because your person knows that they are not happy in their current situation, and they've been pretending they're happy. They've been lying to themselves. They've been pretending to themselves. They've been lying to you. They've been pretending to you. They've been probably pretending to other people in their life. They haven't been honest about it, and observing your social media to find information about you. So they have been observing your social media probably in secret ways where you don't know they're looking. So they've been trying to get information about you, and they've been looking on your social media to find more information. They also might feel like, wow, I don't think pile 3 is telling me what's going on in their life. I need to find out by looking at their social media. All right, for this beautiful, beautiful amethyst. Passion. You make me feel things I can't even describe. Craving to spend time together and sharing music like we used to. So music might be an important connection in this. You guys, they remember time periods where you guys played music for each other or where there was music around and they wish to spend time doing that again with you or talking about music. Or maybe you guys made love to music. Maybe there was like a passionate playlist that they had just for the two of you. But either way, they also might feel like passionate about life because of music that you guys talked about. So that's very cool. So that's amazing. But either way, you make them feel so intense, so passionate, and that's very beautiful. All right. And then we have this beautiful rose quartz. So that's amazing. And they think and feel wild. Nothing can tame a spirit like this. And I've been keeping my distance to protect you from the karmic. So there's a karmic situation going on in their life. They're pretending they're happy with it when they're not. There's definitely some stuff that's going on. They're trying to protect you and keep you far away from it. They feel also that they might be very much of like a wild child and they don't want you to get hurt by that. So they might be distant or in separation because they've been wanting to do some things in their wild little life and they don't want you to like get hurt by it. And so they might feel like there is that, especially if there's something like karmic they want to do and they don't want you involved. So there is this. But also I feel like they think that you also are a free spirit and a wild spirit, and that's beautiful. If they are in a relationship, they've been trying to be distant because of that. They've been trying to protect you from any third parties. So there is this. All right, so that is if you've picked rose quartz. All right, so now I'm going to put these back on these little decks that I have in front of me now. And I'm going to put some more. We're going to get your final messages, pile 3. We've got these ocean of emotions. Excellent. We've got your messages. Excellent. So we have your final messages today about what they are currently thinking and feeling about you. All right. And if you guys want to know what they are currently thinking and feeling about you, individual, even more individual and specific than we've gotten in this reading, feel free to leave your and their birthday and the year in the chat, in the comment section. And I will respond to you guys by looking up your birthdays in the ephemeris, and I will give you guys a little hint and tidbit. So say, hi, I'm from pile 3. Here is my month, date, and year birthdays of myself and my person. Could you tell me a little bit about what they are thinking about me today? And I will give you a specific message about your person. And please leave it either where you write out like February or you go like 2/5/1995, because the thing is I'm in the US and we always look at it like month, date, year, but I know other places in the world they do like the reverse. They'll do date, month, year, and I won't know if it's something less than 12. So if you're like, oh, 5/12/1995, I don't know if it's May 12th or if it's December 5th. So just either write it out or just write month, date, year for me, please, and include the year, because some of you haven't been including the year, and then I have to message you guys back and be like, what year, please? Which I don't mind, but I want to make sure I'm getting it like super accurate for you guys, looking up the right charts. So that's very cool. So I love this for you. All right, I'm going to put shadow side, light side messages over your messages from Divine Masculine. Okay. And be like, yes, I'm pile 3. I would like to know, what are my person's current thoughts of me today? And here are our birthdays. Okay, so there's this. Now we will put different crystals. We will do crystals farther away. Okay, we'll put this gorgeous blue pyramid that is Caribbean calcite. We will do a gorgeous green obsidian that looks like the ocean on this pile. We will do, we'll do a little glittery titanium heart on this pile. We'll do some citrine. Sure, we haven't done that. We'll do a little citrine action on this pile. And we'll do a little, blue gold stone. Can't really see it in this light too much, but it really, really shines I like it. Okay, so feel free to pick your pile and pause the video if you need to. This will be your final message today from me in this reading in regards to, I will in the comments, but this will be your final video message about what your person's currently thinking and feeling about you today. So, blue Caribbean calcite, green obsidian, titanium heart, citrine, blue goldstone. Pause the video if you need more time. Voila. Okay, so you guys, before I get to this, I just wanted to give you guys a thank you. Shout out to all my new subscribers. I've had like 400 in the last month of time, which is like unprecedented and amazing. So thank you so much for joining our channel. If you want to click the notification bell, that will make sure you guys get notifications of all my new videos, and that will help you in your love life as we move forward in this journey together, which is very fun. Thank you for joining the channel. If you guys have special requests, feel free to leave them in the comments and I will make you a video about that. So if you guys want to know, like, oh my gosh, Dolores, what are they thinking about me today? Then you just leave that in the comments and I'll make a video for you about that. If it's very, very like niche, I might just make it be a short. So it's basically just for you, and I will tag you when I release it so you guys know to watch. If it's super general, or if it's something that like I feel will help many people, I might make a long form video about it like this. So that's cool. And also, if you guys haven't commented yet, I'd love for you guys to comment, because that will help boost the algorithm and the channel, and that will help be able to let me make more content for you guys. Even just an emoji helps. That's awesome. Even though you guys have been leaving comments with your birthdays, and that's like so fun, because then we can see specifically what's going on for like you as an individual, not the collective. So that's always very cool. And if you guys want a longer reading from me, feel free to go to my website. You can book a reading privately there. It's fairyastrology.com, and that information is in my description box. And also, if you could, when my ads run on my videos, if you could just watch the first 30 seconds and then you can skip ahead, so you can like mute it or scroll on your phone or whatever, and that will like really help me in the channel. So I appreciate you, and that's awesome. Okay, so this is your blue Caribbean calcite message for you. So the final message for you about what, and you can pick this pile or many piles, what your person is thinking and feeling about you today. They are focusing on healing. They're letting go of what no longer serves them, and they're just thinking about how much you are their angel. They're like, you are an angel in my life. You have helped me heal. You've helped me let go of toxic situations. You are helping me like move forward in my life in the most beautiful of ways. And they just love how you are their angel. So they're just really, really grateful. They're really thinking about like how special you are today. And that's gorgeous. For those of you who have picked this beautiful green obsidian, your person is with a karmic partner. Don't worry if this is not third party. It might not be a romantic person, but they are with somebody karmic and they're needing to leave. So right now they're making an escape plan to leave a third party, which is most always usually romantic. But other than that, it could be a job. It could be a family member. It could be a toxic friend. So they're leaving somebody karmic behind. It says, it's too scary to admit that I'm in love with you. So if they have negative friends around them, they might be trying to play it cool and be like, I'm not in love with pile 3, but they are. Especially with all the cards we saw. If they do have a relationship and they are in a relationship with a karmic partner, they're a little scared to admit they love you, because they're so scared of like, what does that mean? But because they do love you, I feel like they are trying to leave their relationship to be with you. So there is this for you. I get for you with the tiny titanium heart pile. Your person today is thinking that they are having trouble confronting their shadow side, and you got a shadow side message. So it says, I put up walls around me. So your person is having a very hard time with the walls that they put up around them. They feel like they shut you out. They don't let you in. And that's really hard on both of you. And it seems like they're having trouble confronting that they push you away and that they don't let you in and that they put up walls. Because that's a shadow side. They might not even know that they do it. They might not even know that they push you away when they do. Even if you've told them, it's sometimes hard for them to get that epiphany, you know? For the people that have picked citrine, I get aware that my karmic partner knows about our connection. So for those of you who picked this, you are most likely in a third party. It doesn't have to be romantic, but it probably is. It would also maybe be family, job, or work, or friends. And it says, I'm secretly heartbroken. It seems like if their karmic partner has broken up with them because of this situation, it's probably hurt them to hurt their person. They do have a big heart and they don't want to hurt anyone. Also, if they are in a karmic partner and that person knows about you, they also might feel obligated to stay in it and work on the partnership. Because of that, they feel heartbroken and they feel like, oh my gosh, I just want to be with pile 3, but I can't, but I want to be, but I can't, but I have to be. And I feel like they're gonna I have to take action on it. I have to. They're so sad. For those of you who have picked this beautiful blue gold stone, your final message today about your person in this video is, I am sorry for not heeding your advice. You challenge me in ways that make me grow. So you've basically given your person some advice or some words or some help, or have been hoping that they have been, will grow, or maybe you've been sending them some healing love and light. But it does seem like in this case, they feel like you might have given them some advice that they didn't listen to because it was scary to grow as a person and to do the hard thing and to make the change and to move forward in that way. So yeah, your person is like, I need to grow. I need to do better. Pile 3 challenges me, but I know that they're right. And I know I need to take their advice and do it even if it's hard and scary. All right. So that is what I have for you guys, pile 3. I hope that this has helped you. I'm going to be releasing my next video for you guys. It's going to be for people who are in separation from their person and how to move forward or move on or manifest good things and heal your heart when the person that you care for or love or want to be with doesn't choose you. So it's a really powerful video. I filmed it in Hawaii, and in the piles, I'm going to do the piles, but then at the end of the video, I have this beautiful footage of this spiritual secret garden that I went to in Hawaii, where I'm going to bring you guys through the garden with all of these beautiful ascended masters and beautiful statues of everything spiritual, where you're going to be able to manifest and heal your heart. And maybe it'll help you reconnect with your person, or by raising your vibration or healing your heart, or maybe it'll help you move on to somebody that is a really great fit for you. But either way, it's a very powerful video and I'm super excited to release it for you. So stay tuned for that. And then I also have another video that I'm releasing about what is your love life going to be like this spring. So feel free to tune in. I'm excited that you've watched this video, and I will see you guys in the comments, or I will see you guys in the next video or in any of my archived videos. All right, see you guys later. Bye guys.